coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shawntas right here today. I feel like I have not done a video in forever. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about a regimen for the people who are starting their natural hair journey, or for even people who are not really starting their natural hair journey but just have not been able to find a routine to fit their hair, or if they've just been like the struggling natural, because we've all been there. So for those people, I wanted to do a straight to the point video that anyone can watch and get a lot of insight from. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the basics of building a regimen or routine. So for your hair, I think that it's really good to have time slots of when you do things. Some people do prefer to do things in their routine when it's needed or when they feel that their hair needs it, which I am one of those people. But there is also a really good benefit to having certain time slots when you do stuff, because around a certain time my hair starts to need things, even if I don't think that it needs it. Normally around that time frame, I'm starting to notice that my hair really needs to be washed or cleansed. So I have broke my regimen down to weekly, monthly, bi-weekly, and daily. So that's what I normally do with my routine. Some people like to do bi-monthly, monthly, and then weekly. There's other people who like to do weekly, daily, and then back to weekly. So everyone has their different ways of doing things. So usually the more intense, or should I say the more time-consuming things of a regimen, you want to keep at a monthly basis. Normally that's what your hair is wanting, and normally that's better for your energy too, because you don't want to be doing like those intense treatments every single time you wash your hair, unless it needs it. Unless your hair really needs that, then you do want to take the time out to do that type of thing. But on a monthly basis, I usually save the more like time-consuming, intense treatments for that time period. And the other things that are less intense, or that I don't have to spend a lot of time on if I don't want to, I will keep those to like weekly and bi-weekly things that I do to my hair. So to give you guys a really good example, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I do in my regimen. Maybe you can apply some of the things that I say to your personal regimen. This is a regimen and like routine that I've been doing for years. I kind of switched it up throughout the years, but most of it is exactly the same, and from that my hair has really grown, and I just love my routines. I normally don't have any problems with my hair unless I try to do something crazy. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the monthly part of my routine. So monthly, I do like to do like those intense clarifying treatments, and the treatments that pretty much get the buildup out of my hair that I've accumulated over the weeks. So most of the time, if you're a beginner natural and you're completely lost, monthly is definitely when you want to consider doing the more intense treatments, like those protein treatments or things like that, apple cider vinegar rinses. Those type of treatments you don't want to do on a weekly basis, because it can sometimes be too much for your hair, and like I said, it'd be way too much time sometimes, because those treatments are things that you want to leave in your hair for like 45 minutes or longer. So definitely keep those to a minimum, especially the apple cider vinegar, because it does strip your hair of everything, and me personally, I don't like to do that more than once a month. For me, I normally choose treatments that work well with moisturizing my hair. Even if it's an intense treatment, I always make my treatments tailored to moisturizing, because moisturizing is very important to me. Now when I first went natural, I will always do like protein treatments. I will always do treatments for damaged hair. That was like my thing, because my hair was super damaged. So that's what I would focus on. So as you see, as your hair goes through these different stages, you're gonna have to change what you're doing as far as the protein treatments and the treatments for damaged hair. I don't so much need those now, so normally I don't go to those recipes, but my hair does still get dry. It is still winter time, so a lot of times I do like to keep it moisturized, of course, which is why I stick to moisturizing treatments on a monthly basis. Not that I don't do moisturizing treatments on a weekly basis, but on a monthly basis is when I really go in and like do those DIYs where it's like all those ingredients, and just sometimes I like to keep it simple, but most of the time I like to put a lot of work into my DIY deep conditioners that pretty much moisturize my hair and keeps me covered. Honestly, I do have a lot of different deep conditioners that I have not put on my channel because I do a lot of DIY products. But I can link the ones that I do have on my YouTube channel somewhere up here so that you guys can see those recipes. But most of the time I do like to stick with my DIY deep conditioners. There is deep conditioners on the market and store-bought deep conditioners that are really good and that you can use on a monthly basis. Shea Moisture is my favorite when it comes to deep conditioner. They always have the best. Another thing that I do on a monthly basis is I do apple cider vinegar rinses. Apple cider vinegar is I just love it so much. It does wonders for my hair. It makes my hair shiny, it softens my hair, it makes it a lot more manageable, and it's something that I've been doing for years. So it's a very, very, very good thing to add to your regimen, and you can find it almost at any store. Just make sure that you get apple cider vinegar with Mother. That's important. My favorite apple cider vinegar is the Bragg's brand, so I'll put that up here. I don't have any more with me right now. Another option, if you hate the smell of apple cider vinegar because it does smell, then you can opt to just use Castile soap or some type of mud wash. And for the Castile soap, I like Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap. That's one of the best Castile soaps in my opinion. And if you are wanting to do like a bentonite clay wash or some type of mud wash, you can definitely get that. Also, I like to use the Indian clay healing mask, and it works so good. It really gets in and gets everything out. I personally like to use it whenever my hair needs it, and most of the time that is bi-monthly. So basically anything that you do on a monthly basis, you want to make sure that it's refreshing your hair, that is clearing out all the gunk that you put into your hair over the weeks. And you also want to make sure that it is leaving a nice, moisturized, clean slate so that you can start off with your routines on a good note, because that's sometimes why people have a hard time with their daily hairstyle, or the hairstyle doesn't last because they're not really doing what their hair needs as far as clarifying and getting the scalp actually clean. And also, they're not really doing the groundwork for a nice foundation to even have that moisturized look. So now on the weekly basis, I like to co-wash my hair. I do use As I Am co-wash. This is their newer one. It's called Grow Wash, but they do have the actual co-wash, coconut co-wash, which is absolutely my favorite, and I'm out of it. But As I Am co-wash is one of my favorites. I haven't really found a store-bought conditioner, co-wash conditioner that's better than As I Am. So if you guys know of any, put it down in the comment section, because I would like to try different co-washes, but every single time I try a different co-wash by a different brand, it doesn't really work as well as this one by As I Am. And if you are confused of what co-washing is, especially if you're new to being natural, co-washing is basically a cleansing conditioner. So the cleansing conditioner is going to cleanse your hair rather than just a regular conditioner that pretty much just, you know, moisturizes the hair and does all the things that conditioner is supposed to do. This is going to actually cleanse your hair so that you don't have to use a shampoo on a weekly basis. Co-washing has made a huge difference in my routine. When I was shampooing every week, I did have a lot of trouble with keeping my hair moisturized back when I first went natural. But when I switched to co-washing, it did make a huge difference with how much my hair can remain moisturized for the remainder of the week. And also it made a difference with how soft my hair was. So I did notice a really big difference with co-washing rather than shampooing every week. I do shampoo, but that is mostly on a bi-weekly basis or whenever I feel that my hair needs to be shampooed. So sometimes I do shampoo my hair. I'm not a person who only co-washes. I used to only co-wash, but like I said, once you get like certain spots in your journey, you're gonna notice that a lot of things that you used to do, you don't do anymore, or you're starting to drop off from. Most of the time I was just like, oh, co-wash. And then I realized that my hair was not getting as clean as it needed to get. So I stopped co-washing so much and started to co-wash sometimes, shampoo sometimes, and that made a difference in my routine also. So too much co-washing, too much of anything is not good for you. If your hair is feeling lifeless and you've been co-washing and you haven't really been shampooing, you may have to get a shampoo and go ahead and shampoo your hair sometimes. Just depends on what you want in particular. My favorite shampoo is by Shea Moisture, and it's their Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Moisture Retention Shampoo. I like the shampoo because it does not strip your hair at all. It does get your hair very clean, but it doesn't strip your hair. It does leave it very moisturized. Your hair is very moisturized after you use the shampoo, which you don't get that a lot with shampoos. But my all-time favorite shampoo of all time, like the best thing that has ever happened to me, is my African black soap. That stuff works like miracles. Oh my God, I can't even begin to tell you how amazing that black soap is. It's a DIY of mine and I love it so much. Like, it works on my hair and my daughter's hair, and it is just the ish. You can get your hands on some African black soap in a really, really good recipe, then I think that you should consider making your own. But like I said, if you can't do DIYs or you don't like, you know, spending time with doing DIYs, you can definitely get the recommended Shea Moisture shampoo. Also, on a weekly basis, I do like to deep condition my hair. Deep conditioning is absolutely the most important step in your regimen that could ever be there. If you don't deep condition your hair, then I can almost guarantee that you have problems with moisture, because it's just like a given. But like I said, everyone has different hair. All right, so also on a weekly basis, you wanna make sure that you're detangling your hair. Do not think that you don't have to detangle your hair, because detangling your hair is actually very important, and that's why some people get in the shower and they're like detangling their hair and a whole gobs of hair is coming out, because you haven't took the time to detangle your hair. Like, it's very important. And you can't get upset, you know, that your hair is coming out in globs if you haven't detangled it. Where is that shed hair gonna go? My favorite detangling tools is definitely the Regimen brush. And the Regimen brush does work really well with clumping together your curls and forming curls. So I really like this one. And I also like the Tangle Teaser. A lot of people have their mixed opinions about the Tangle Teaser, but to me, it works so well. Like, I don't understand. I don't know if like people are using it wrong, but I love it for my hair and my daughter's hair. Like, we don't have a problem with it. Another thing that I do like to do is seal my ends on a weekly basis with Jamaican black castor oil. And I also like to use my DIY growth oil on the ends of my hair and on like my roots. My DIY growth oil is like a huge part of my growth routine. It works really, really good to grow your hair. And you guys, well, some of you guys who have gotten my oil already know that, because you've gotten so many comments from you guys, and I've also have some comments on my website where you guys are like saying how much your hair has grown from using my DIY growth oil. So it really does work. So to seal my hair, I like to use jojoba oil. So some people like to pre-poo also on a weekly basis, and I think that coconut oil is one of the best oils to pre-poo with on a weekly basis. I know some people are against coconut oil, but I've never had an issue with it. So you just have to test it out and see what works for your hair. For myself, normally I don't pre-poo on a weekly basis because it's just, I don't know, I normally just don't do it. But for Naraya's hair, if she is washing her hair, I always pre-poo her hair. Very important. And pre-pooing softens the hair. It makes it a very, very manageable foundation to work with, trust me. Especially if you have thick hair. Okay, so every day I like to moisturize my hair with water. My everyday routine is so simple. I don't normally do too much to my hair on a daily basis. So what I do is I spray my hair with water, and then I may use a leave-in conditioner, or if I need to slick down like my edges or something, which I don't normally do, I'll use the edge control. One thing that I do want to mention that is, if you are new being natural and you get one of those leave-in conditioners that are sprayed, girl, make sure that you, like, I don't know, spray it in the store or something to make sure that that spray bottle is not spraying out one line of leave-in conditioner, because that's annoying. Like, anyone who's natural knows what I'm talking about. When you spray the bottle and it comes out one line just directly on your hair, that does not work good. And you end up like having to spray it in your hand a million times. So make sure that you pick a leave-in conditioner that is of course good for your hair and natural, but also that doesn't spray out that one line, because that's so annoying. And also those leave-in conditioners that spray out the one line are normally so sticky. I don't know, I just don't like them. So make sure that you get a spray bottle that has a really good nozzle on it for your hair, the water, for your spray bottle to put your water in, and also for the spray bottle for your leave-in conditioner. That's all I do on my everyday basis. As far as my hair, I don't have to do a lot. I pineapple my hair at night. I'm gonna put out a night routine. Thumbs up this video if you guys wanna see a night routine of what I do at night for my hair. Okay guys, so that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also give this video a thumbs up so that I can know that you guys wanna see that night routine for my hair. Alright guys, we'll see you in my next one. Bye!